This video contains mature content, so viewer discretion is advised.
Well, what about Shepard? He grew up in the colonies.
He knows how tough life can be out there. His parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
He proved himself during the Blitz. Held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
He's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question his courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1. Thrusters. Check. Navigation. Check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift. Just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged, right along with him.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
What else can you tell me?
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't. Need evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
2007 marked a year that was excellent for gaming, with Halo 3 being the Xbox 360's best-selling game, and games throughout the late 2000s being really good. Risks were being taken, and it was really paying off, since player bases were really eating it up. Then on November 20th, 2007, BioWare released a game that personally caught me off guard. Though I was a bit late to the party, I ended up playing Mass Effect in late 2015 during my time at Job Corps. I really loved the narrative and player choice. I made my first Commander Shepard and dropped down on Eden Prime with my 2 squad mates ready to investigate the issue. Mass Effect really was ambitious through its first outing, giving real-time combat and hard decisions that affect the outcome of which ending would happen. That is a terrible play on words, but that is the idea. I went with the soldier class since I played a lot of third-person shooters and really enjoyed this style of combat. There were almost always 2 main sides of the dialogue when choosing what Shepard says, with the third middle option that was kind of keeping it professional. The 2 main sides being Paragon and Renegade. I enjoyed most of the Paragon and kept thinking, this is a Clark Kent type, so every so often I would make a Renegade choice just to mix it up a bit. I think this style of gameplay was the Paragon play style. For the purpose of this video, I'm playing the Legendary Edition. So for this video, I will break down the narrative, music, gameplay, and graphics. Let's start off with narrative. As I said before, the narrative can be broken down into 2 categories, Paragon or Renegade. Paragon makes Shepard sound like Clark Kent, who is always willing to say the right things and do the right things. Renegade makes Shepard sound cold like Batman or Jack Bauer. This was mentioned in several articles that reported on this game. As far as the story goes, and I quote, in the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilizations of the galaxy call it. Then the main title showed. The introduction was epic. However, that first statement was on the screen too fast, and I couldn't read it fast enough. I'm pretty sure other gamers had to read it quickly. Throughout the introduction, we were given a beautiful shot of Earth, and the sound of Captain Anderson, voiced by Keith David, who gave a solid performance, speaking to Ambassador Udina. They were speaking about Shepard to see if he or she was ready for the assignment, and to see if he or she, there is a FemShep who gets a similar intro, but throughout the game, some dialogue is a different experience, is even worthy of this assignment. Depending on what the 3 backgrounds that are chosen, Shepard is always worthy of it. When choosing Shepard's background on a first playthrough, or any playthrough, there are no wrong answers. Then as Shepard meets with Nihilus, a council specter, Eden Prime is shown that it's being invaded and needs immediate assistance. There is a Prothean beacon that needs to be acquired, which was the original assignment anyway. The team suits up and it is dropped planet-side. Pushing through the first 3 minutes, Jenkins gets killed, which is a funny nod to Leroy Jenkins, a viral moment on World of Warcraft, which is funny for modern gaming cliches. Synthetics suddenly ambush Caden and Shepard, and we must push through to see what the hell else is going on. The team suddenly stumbles upon another Alliance soldier, fighting for her life, and just after her team was wiped out. I could go on about the narrative, but please play it for yourself to see if this game is for you. Step 2, music. The main title track is amazing and is very inspiring, especially for the opening. Though there are moments in-game where the music is a little not needed or off. This was BioWare's first outing with a game that wasn't Star Wars related, and Microsoft took a risk, making this an Xbox and PC exclusive at the time. The only ME1 song that I have downloaded on my iPhone is the M4 Part 2 song, which is fire, though I don't understand a word that the singer is singing. The song is worth a listen. The main menu song is soft and subtle, which is kind of nice. There is not much else that I can say about the ME1 soundtrack. Step 3, gameplay. The combat is pretty solid, but on the Legendary Edition mainly, the difficulty curve is very challenging and really gives you a run for your money. There are different classes of combat. There are the Soldier, Engineer, Adept, Infiltrator, Sentinel, and Vanguard classes of combat. The Soldier is a jack-of-all-guns class and uses some abilities that make Shepard a walking tank. Engineers are the tech specialists that can act as combat medics or hackers. Adepts are biotic specialists who can basically use the Force, and they can throw enemies around and warp through barriers and armor. Infiltrators are the sniper tech class. They can hack things from a distance, though unfortunately they left their George W. suits at home. Sentinels combine tech and biotic abilities. Think of them as the hacker / Jedi minus the lightsaber. Vanguards are the Leroy Jenkins part of the classes, dealing with combat and biotics. Shotguns are their best friends, and they aren't afraid to lift an enemy and give them a skeet shooting to add insult to injury. All of the classes are pretty fun, and they can deal a hell of a lot of damage. For a first-time player, I recommend the Soldier class, though don't be afraid to use the others first. As I said, they are all pretty fun. And finally, graphics. The graphics are very good and even hold up to today's standards. The visuals on the side mission worlds are a bit outdated, and don't get me started on the original Mako. I left the Mako for the graphics, since the thing was a brick and sometimes went right out of the window. The Mako is something that in later ME games that I did not miss. The Legendary Edition did kind of save it, but they made the handling a little better and gave it a boost, though it still feels like a brick to drive. In conclusion, Mass Effect is really worth it in the end. The story and people that are met are really intriguing, and the level of care that went into the characters and character bonding was an experience that I cannot get enough of. My hat really goes off to the BioWare team for creating something amazing, and this trilogy will always be one of my favorite RPG games. Until next time, my friends, I should go.
Saren. Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Well, you've just watched an I Am Batman DC 1939 YouTube video. That was nice. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. and enjoy this wonderful sunset.